Hello, all of my Dharma yogis. It's nice to be here with you today. Thank you for rolling your mat out with me. And I am really excited to do a nice 60-minute Vinyasa flow with you. You'll have to bear with me. I do have a cold, but I will do my best to keep all of my coughing and all of that not in the class. But I do want to be here for you and show up and be consistent. So that means pushing through even when we have those obstacles that we have to overcome. So lots of water for me through practice. And there might be a time where I dial things back in my own practice, but I will still be guiding you through your practice and showing you the postures. So of course, with a Vinyasa flow, we're open to all levels. You don't need any props for the practice. If you do have them and you want to invite them into your practice, please feel free to. And I do have some music playing, so hopefully you can hear that. And if you do want to follow along, it is the Feel Good Flow for January 20th on my Apple Music. So that link is on the website as well if you want to get my playlist. So I think we're going to just dive right into practice now, starting with our meditation. As always, that can look however you want it to look, whether it's seated, laying down, on your back, on your belly, on your side, whatever that looks like, it's good for me. Once you've found that nice, comfortable position, relaxing the hands into the lap and closing down the eyes. Allowing your breath to just flow naturally. Feeling the inhales and the exhales. And letting those exhales become nice and audible. Breathing out what is not serving you. The struggle. The stress. The tension. The fear. Just let everything go like a wave. Allowing that next exhale to drop your anchor in, settling in, coming into the space. Allowing that outside world to just drop away. And surrendering to whatever your practice looks like today. Nice big full breathing. And at any time, if you feel as though the thoughts are overtaking, just come back to the breath, focusing on the inhale and the exhale only. And starting from the tips of your toes and working your way all the way to the crown of the head. Just doing a gentle scan of the body. How is the body showing up for you today? You may be having a wonderful landing on your mat, feeling like everything is falling into place. Or you could be having a crash landing when nothing seems to go like you expected or wanted. Or maybe it's somewhere in between. But regardless of how you're landing, how your body is landing, being grateful and showing that gratitude to the body for showing up. If it feels appropriate for you to set an intention, to say a prayer, a gesture, or a mantra, coming into the space to do so. You can leave your hands rested where they feel comfortable, or you can bring your palms together at heart center for Anjali Mudra. When that feels complete for you, bringing your hands back to your lap if they drifted away. And we're going to slowly start to use our breath to wake up the bodies. And when you're ready, coming into that seated position if you're not already there. Okay, blinking open the eyes. As we exhale, we're going to drop the chin to our chest. When we inhale, we'll bring the right ear over to the right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, bringing that right ear back over to the shoulder. Using the breath to go back over to the left. And then back over to the right. Coming back to center and breathe that head up. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Take your left wrist, or hand, wrap it around your right wrist. And as you inhale, feel as though you're pulling up the right side body. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge over to the left. Inhale up just a little bit. Exhale down. Inhale up just a little. And as we exhale, this time I want you to release that wrist, put your left hand down to the floor, and really lean into that side bend, making sure you're staying nice and rooted into the right hip so that it's not lifting up off your mat. Inhale up, and then we'll switch. So right hand grabs that left wrist, pulling up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up just a little, and then again. One more time. Exhale, we'll release the hand, dropping down the right hand and really hinging over from there. Inhale up. All right, let's stretch both of the legs out. Bring your right leg up over top. So the right sole of the foot is connected to the outside edge of your left leg down onto the mat. Inhale your arms up, and we're going to exhale to twist over to that right hand side. Okay, so the left arm can just wrap around that right leg if that's what feels good. You can bring the right arm to the outside edge of, the left arm to the outside edge of the right leg, or you can even cactus that left arm if that feels good for you. All right, inhale back to center. Exhale, release those hands down. I want you to take this right leg that was connected, the foot was rooted, and I want you to connect that right leg over top. So now it's laying on top of that left leg for half shoelace. Tent the fingertips out in front of you and walk the torso forward, getting into that superficial back line of the left leg, pointing the toes towards the forehead. Walk yourself back up, unwind the legs, give them that nice wash back and forth. Legs go back out long. Left leg comes up this time. The foot is rooted as it crosses over that right leg. Inhale the arms up, and we'll exhale to twist over to the left this time. Choosing any option there with that right arm. Inhale to center. Release those arms down, folding that left leg over top of the right. Fingertips come out in front, and we exhale, walking our torso forward, keeping a nice long spine and pointing those toes towards the forehead. Walk yourself back to center, unwind the legs, plant the feet, wash the legs, cross the ankles, rolling over them. We're going to connect the big toes. Knees are going to be as wide as the mat. We're going to slide the hands forward for a nice child's pose. At any point through your practice, you can land into this child's pose. So whether you need to take breath or reconnect to your intention, or just to slow things down a little bit, child's pose is a great option. It's always there for you, so don't be afraid to take it if you need it. Really listening to the body through practice. And remembering simply that I am your tour guide. And the best guide through your practice is your body. Coming into a tabletop position, bringing those knees hip width apart and the hands shoulder width apart. We're going to start to cat-cow our spine. Inhale, bringing the head up, dropping the belly button down, feeling the tailbone reaching up to the ceiling. And as we exhale, we'll round through the spine, tucking the chin to the chest. Inhale, scoop forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Keep going with your own breath. Two more cycles of breath. Coming into a neutral spine. Right hand roots, left hand lifts. Exhale, thread the needle. Threading that left arm underneath your right arm. You can keep your right hand where it is. You can walk it out in front. You can find a bind. If you want to take it even further, you can extend that right leg back so that it's almost in a high plank position. As you take an exhale, bring that whatever body parts, arm or leg moved out, bring them back in. And as you inhale, come back up and open. Exhale, left hand roots, sway the hips. Left hand roots, inhale the right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm can stay where it's at, can walk out in front, can find a bind. If you want to extend that left leg back, you can. All right, as you take your next exhale, bring everything back in. Inhale, pushing up and open. Exhale, right hand goes back down, sway those hips. All right, I want you to extend your right arm forward and your left leg back. Great big inhale, and as we exhale, we'll bring them into center. Elbow to knee, inhale out. Exhale in. One more time. Exhale in. Hold it here. Inhale out. Holding it here, or if you want to take this a bit further, bending into your left knee, sweeping that right arm back for your left knee, or your left foot, sorry, grabbing that left foot. If you have a hold of the foot, let it go. Come back out nice and long. Exhale the right hand roots and the left knee roots. Sway those hips. When you're ready, left arm extends out, right leg extends back. Great big inhale. Exhale, bring it into center. Inhale out. Exhale in. One more time. Holding it in center. Breathe. Inhale out and holding it nice and long. Taking the variation to bend into the right knee and sweeping the left arm back if that's something that interests you. Really kicking into that foot or into that hand. All right, let go of that right foot. Bring your arm and leg out nice and long. Set it down. Sway those hips. And when you're ready, tuck the toes. Hips up. Down dog. Swaying the hips. Pedaling the legs. Stay connected to that breath always, whether you're in movement or stillness. Just listening to the body, seeing what feels good. All right, we're going to warm up those hamstrings and quadriceps. So as we inhale, we're going to come up onto the tippy toes. And as we exhale, we bend into the knees, bringing the gaze up in between the hand, crouching tiger. Inhale up onto the tippy toes, shifting the weight so that the shoulders are over the wrists. Exhale, bending into the knees. This is going to help if you're working on your jump through in our sun salutations. One more. Nice work. Coming into that down dog. Pedaling the legs. All right, lifting up the left hand and reaching for that right leg. Twisting over to the right. We can be grabbing the calf, the ankle, wherever feels good. As you exhale, root down the left hand, lifting up the right hand, doing the same thing, twisting to the left. Exhale, bringing that right hand down, pedaling out those legs. Great big inhale. As we exhale, walk, step, or jump your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands, walk, step, or jump back, high plank. Go through your vinyasa, lowering down, choosing cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Taking some breaths. We're going to start these nice and slow. And we're going to pick up the pace. All right, inhale, filling up. Exhale, walk, step, or jump your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, swan dive forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk, step, or jump your way back. High plank, going through the vinyasa, lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Filling up with your inhale. Exhale, walk, step, jump your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift with the inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, walk, step, or jump back, high plank. Go through the vinyasa. Down dog. All right, these next two, we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. So there's not going to be as much breathing in the down dog. We're going to just jump into the next one right away. And we're just going to flow one breath to the movement. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, jumping to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands, walk, step, jump it back, high plank, lowering down, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog, filling up. Exhale, walk, step, jump your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant. Walk, step, or jump it back. High plank. Go through that vinyasa. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now this next one I want you to do with your own breath. Follow the movement. You know it. And if you get lost, just look up and follow me. Landing into that down dog when you feel ready. And if you got lost somewhere along the way, that's okay. I apologize. All right. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, walk, step, or jump your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Root into the feet. Exhale, sit down, chair pose. Nice big breathing. You got this. Feel as though you have a block in between those knees and you're squeezing them together. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant those hands, walk, step, jump back, high plank. Go through the vinyasa. Landing into the down dog. And as soon as you do, lifting up the right foot. As you exhale, landing the right foot in between the hands, drop the back foot down to a warrior one position. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, hands go down to frame the right foot, step it back or float it, go through your vinyasa. As soon as you land into that down dog, left foot goes up. Step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, hands go down. Step or float that left foot back. Go through the vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. That was our first sun B. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, walk, step, jump your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, sit it down. Chair. You got this. Maybe cactusing the arms. Okay, big inhale. Exhale. Gotcha. Inhale, straighten those arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands beside the feet. Walk, step, jump back, high plank. Go through your vinyasa. Into your down dog. Right away, right foot goes up. Step the right foot between the hands. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale down, step or float that leg back. Go through that vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Step that left foot in between the hands. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale it down. Step or float that left foot. And we go through the vinyasa. Land into that down dog. Pedal the legs, sway the hips. All right, one more time. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, walk, step, jump your way to the top of your mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. You got this. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, sit it down. All right, so you can keep the arms up. You can cactus them. Or if you want to just get playful, bring those hands to prayer and come up onto the tippy toes. My quads are on fire. All right, if you're on your tippy toes as you exhale next, put them down. Inhale, we reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant those hands, walk, step, or jump back, high plank. Go through the vinyasa. Into your down dog. Right foot lifts. Right foot roots. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale down. Send that right leg back or float it. Go through the vinyasa. Left foot lifts. Left foot lands. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale it down. Walk or step it back. Go through that vinyasa. Down dog. Let's all drop down to those knees. Untuck the toes. Keeping the hips stacked above the knee. Walk the hands forward, melting the chest down for heart melting pose. All right, when you're ready, walk yourself back. Tuck those toes, send those hips back up into your down dog. Right, when you're ready, that right foot's gonna lift. As we exhale, we're gonna step the right foot in between our hands. The back foot's gonna go into a warrior two position. We'll inhale our arms up, warrior two. So when we're in our warrior two, those hips are opening over to the left this time. And our right hand is pointing forward. The left hand is pointing back. Make sure you have that nice bend in your front knee. And the back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Flow our warrior. Inhale, reach the arms up, straighten the front leg. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale, flip your front palm to the ceiling. Exhale, exalt your warrior. Make sure you keep that bend in your front knee. Inhale, back warrior two. Drop the front arm down, sweep the back arm down, up and open, extended side angle. You can stay just like this. You can reach both arms forward, both arms out to the side, or you can find your bind. For any yogis wanting to, you can take a birds of paradise if you want from here. I'm not feeling it today, so I'm not going to step into that. If you are in your birds of paradise, just landing into a forward fold when you feel ready. For those of you in the warrior two with me, when you're ready, inhale back, warrior two. Perfect. Windmill those hands down to frame that front foot. Step both feet to the top of your mat, so we're all landing into that forward fold now. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Maybe just swaying the hips. Maybe you wrap your arms around your legs, giving yourself that nice big hug in. Or maybe you grab opposite elbows. All right, releasing any grips you have in your hands. Root that left hand down into the front center of your mat. And inhale your right arm up and open to the right, twisting. Exhale, bring that right hand back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding, plant those hands, walk, step, or jump back, high plank, go through your vinyasa. Land into your down dog. Right foot lifts. Exhale, bring that right foot in between your hands, drop down your back knee, untuck your toes. Having that right knee stacked above your ankle, still pushing the hips forward and down. All right, again, left hand roots. Inhale your right arm up and open. Exhale, bring that hand down. Walk both hands into the inside edge of that right foot. So the right foot moves more to the edge of the mat. You can stay up onto your hands or come down onto your forearms. We're just going to take a few breaths here. Whether you're on your forearms or your hands, you can roll that right foot open and then maybe bring your right hand to the inside of that right thigh, just pushing it, pushing it open. I thought I was going to make it through the whole class without coughing, but no dice. All right, connect that right foot if it rolled open. Bring the foot back in between the hands. We're going to take a nice big inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to roll it back for a half split. So keeping that right leg nice and straight and sending the glutes back, almost so like you're wanting to sit onto that left heel, but don't sit on it. Keep the glutes up and then thinking about the forehead coming to the toes. All right, walk the hands forward, connecting that right foot, tuck the back toes, and then we're going to take a nice big inhale And as we exhale, step that back foot halfway up your mat into almost a warrior one position, but the stance is quite a bit shorter. And we inhale for a halfway lift. We're going to come in for pyramid pose. So then as we exhale, we hinge it forward, thinking about that forehead coming to the shin or the knee. Right, as we take our next inhale, I want you to walk the hands forward, root into the right foot, and lift that left foot up, coming in for a standing half split. We're making sure the hips are staying square and closed down, not opening, not yet. All right, we're going to come into our peak pose of the practice. So I want you to root your right hand in front of the right foot, but quite a bit in front of the right foot. And then when you're ready, start to open up those hips to the left. So the left toes are pointing over to the left. And when you're ready, inhale that left arm up for half moon. Nice work. All right, as we exhale, we come back. So first, the left hand, and then we'll square off the hips again. And then as we exhale, stepping that left foot to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. I want you to pivot your toes to face each side of your mat. And we're going to bend into the knees. We're going to come in for a yogi squat, bringing the elbows to the inside of those knees, hands to prayer. All right, I have a little challenge for you. So we're going to come up into a standing posture, but we're going to do it for a count of 10. So I want you to do it nice and slow to that standing up. So when you're ready, we start to inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant those hands beside the feet. Walk, step, or jump back, high plank. Go through that vinyasa. Land into your down dog. Your left foot's going to go up. And as we exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. That back foot's going to go into a warrior two position. We'll inhale ourselves up. Warrior two. This time the hips are opening over to the right. Still have that nice bend in your front knee. And you're looking down that front left hand. We'll flow our warrior. Inhale, straightening the front leg, reaching the arms up. Exhale, warrior two. 2 more times. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, exalt your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Drop that front arm down. Sweep the back arm down, up and open, extended side angle. You can keep the arms like this. You can reach them both forward, out to the side, or you can find that bind. Or if you want to find your birds of paradise, please feel open to. If you found your birds of paradise, just landing into a forward fold when you're ready. And if you're in any version of that extended side angle when you're ready, inhale back, warrior two. Exhale, windmill those hands down to frame that front foot. Step both feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe wrapping your peace fingers around your big toes and pulling yourself in nice and deep. Maybe bringing your hastas under your padas, the hands under the feet. Just finding nice movement in the body here, or stillness. You can have a great big bend in those knees if you need. All right, we're going to root the right hand into the center of the mat this time. Inhale that left arm up and open, twisting open to the left. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands beside the feet. Walk, step, or jump back. High plank. Lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot's gonna lift again. And as we exhale, we step the left foot in between our hands, drop down the back knee, and untuck the toes. We're feeling those hips pushing forward and down. And we're making sure that knee is stacked right above the ankle. Again, the right hand's gonna root. We'll inhale the left arm up and open. As we exhale, bringing that left hand back and then walking both hands to the inside edge of that left foot. From here, staying up onto the hands or maybe coming down to the forearms. And whatever variation you took, if you want to roll that foot open and use your left hand to push open the leg a little bit more, you can definitely do that. If you rolled open the foot, coming back to that center position, bringing the left foot to the center of the mat. Take a great big inhale, and as we exhale, we'll come back for that half split, keeping the left leg nice and straight and the glutes sending back, and then thinking of the forehead coming to the toes. All right, walking that foot back, forward and down, root the hands, tuck the back toes. As we inhale, we root into that front foot and we step that back foot halfway up our mat into a warrior one position, but our stance is a lot closer than a regular warrior one. As we inhale, we straighten the front leg, we come up for a halfway lift, and we exhale to forward fold for pyramid pose. When you're ready, walk those hands forward. And as you inhale, start to lift up that right leg for a standing half split. And those right toes should be pointing down and the hips should be nice and square still. When you're ready, bring that left hand out in front of you, keeping the left hand rooted, maybe up onto the fingertips if that feels better. Start to open up those hips to the right. The right toes are pointing over to the right. And when you're ready to inhale that right arm up, go for it for a standing half moon. Find something to focus on. Focus your gaze at your drishti. Don't let it go. And if you fall, that's all right. Just get back into it. That's what makes a yogi. As we exhale, we bring the right hand back down, square off those hips. And as we exhale, we come into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands down to prayer. Release the hands beside you, Tadasana. Okay, so we're going to come in for yogi squat. And I'm going to give you a challenge this time, but it's going to be the opposite of last time. So last time I had you stand up for a count of 10. This time I'm going to have us lower for a count of 10. So we're going to point the feet again to each side of the mat. Bring those hands to prayer. And we're going to bend the knees and lower for the count of 10. And just as we stood, there will be a point when you just want to drop into it, but then I ask you to invite that resistance and still slowly move into the movement. Okay? So when you're ready, great big inhale. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Settle yourself into the movement, or into the posture, sorry, not the movement. You did an amazing practice. So awesome job. Really surrendering into that gratitude once again for the body, for just showing up no matter how it looked, because it showed up. You showed up. All right, bring those hands to the center of your mat, rooting into the hands. Inhale, lifting the hips, straightening the feet for a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding. Plant those hands, walk, step, or jump back, high plank. Go through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot lifts. And as we exhale, we're coming in for pigeon. So we're bringing that right knee to our right wrist and our right ankle to our left wrist. Okay, trying to keep that leg as parallel to the front edge of our mat as we can. The hips are square and we're not sitting onto either glute. And then from there, we'll walk ourselves forward and down as much as the body is going to allow. Surrender in. Start to just simply focus on the breath. All right, if you want to come up for a pigeon variation, walking your hands up, and then from there you can bend into your back left knee, and then maybe grabbing for that left foot with either or possibly both of your hands, just depending on where your practice is at today. Releasing that foot if you have a hold of it. We'll plant the hands, tuck the back toes, lifting that left knee, sending your right leg up and through, and then opening up those hips to the right, bending into the right knee, maybe doing some knee circles, or if you want to drop down for wild thing, you can do that now. And then when you're ready, coming back to your three-legged down dog, setting down the right foot, and then lifting up the left foot, and bringing the left knee to the left wrist, the left ankle to the right wrist, keeping that shin nice and parallel. Great big inhale, and as we exhale, lowering yourself down. Depth over distance. Making sure that you're in a place where you feel everything happening, so you can find stillness in the body. If you want to come up for a pigeon variation, you can now, walking yourself up, bending into your right knee, and then grabbing for that right foot with either or possibly both of your hands. Releasing that foot whenever you feel ready, tucking those back toes, sending your left leg up and through, open up those hips to the left, bend into the left knee. If you want to drop in, wild thing, go for it. And when you're ready, come on back to that three-legged down dog and then to your down dog. We're going to find a way to our seated position. If you want to do a jump through, this is the perfect time to do so. Okay, once you've landed into a seated position, we're going to make our way onto our back. Hugging those knees in towards the chest. Just rocking side to side. Lay your arms out in a T position. Then allow your knees to drop over to the right, bringing your gaze up to the ceiling or over the left arm. On your next inhale, bring yourself back to center, hugging in the knees. Staying here for a few breaths, just letting that spine reset. And then when you're ready, arms out to the side, and again, dropping your knees over to the left this time, looking up to the ceiling or over to the left, over to the right, if that feels good for you. On your next inhale, bring those knees back to center, hugging them in. And then here, I want you to find a closing posture that works for you. So maybe that's a happy baby. Oh, it could be a waterfall. Maybe it's a supported bridge. Or anything else. Whatever feels best for you. And then when you're ready, I want you to lay your legs out nice and long, flopping your feet out to the side, laying your arms beside you, your hands up, facing the ceiling to receive energy, or palms down for grounding. Maybe you bring one to your heart and one to your belly. That feels good too. I'm here to hold the time and hold the space until it is time for Shavasana to be over. So until then, just allow yourself to fully relax, to surrender in, to feel the earth receive you, and you receive the energy of the earth. Nothing to worry about, nothing to do. Just allow yourself to be here in the now, and let that outside world just fall away. When you're ready, starting to bring energy back in the body by small movements of the fingers and the toes, maybe rolling the wrists and the ankles. Maybe reaching your legs out nice and long and your arms up over your head for that full body stretch. And from there, maybe hugging the knees in towards the chest and then gently rocking side to side. And from there, choosing to roll over to the left or the right hand side of the room. Your right hand side representing relaxation and your left representing energy. As always, taking this as a chance to reset, restart, renew, to take what you learned about yourself and from yourself in your practice today and apply it out in life. And when you're ready, I will meet you into a seated posture to close out our practice. Trying to keep your eyes closed if you can. You can bring your hands into your lap or to heart center once again for Anjali Mudra. We'll take a nice big breath together to close our practice. Inhaling through the nose. Nice big exhale. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries. And may the breeze blow new strength into your being. May you walk gently through this world and know its beauty all the days of your life. An Apache blessing. With all of my light and all of my love, and always humbly in your service, Namaste. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. I am so honored that you choose to land with me and have this as a safe space for you. So thank you so much. If you're on a free trial, make sure to look into the memberships. If you are already a member, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you're signed up for the newsletter so that you're staying tuned for all the new events and workshops and discounts and all the fun giveaways that we're going to be doing. And yeah, that's all I have. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, whether that's morning, afternoon, or night. And until the next time, we'll see you again. Bye-bye.